guided by faith. Faith without deeds.
There we go. My words. Finally.
What of course. Will do.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
First fight of the game. Outside of the tutorial, I feel like.
Martyrdom is an honor. So that's what that feeling was about.
Doing absolutely awful. It's just wonderful.
Was that you? Or...
This guy's literally just lobbing grenades at us constantly.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Yeah! Mocking me.
I took care of this one. Momentum.
Cool. I guess. Oops. Probably didn't want all of that. What is this? Chainmail. Is it better than what I have? It is. Dodge penalty 0.75, but it's more armor. That looks better too. No, you can zoom out. There we go. Auto pistol. I don't think we need that, do we? Stick that in cargo. So I get fully healed per round, but I still have all of my injuries.
Damn it.
Wow, we fail a lot of the time, don't we?
Intriguing.
There's like, I think I've used like 5 or 6 medikits, and every single one of them has failed to remove.
To be without your sisters. You are a soldier without a squad.
Like, every single one has failed.
I will fight alongside my sisters again. But my present fate is not a burden to me. No matter where I go, or who I am with, I bring death to heretics. That is what matters.
Like, every single one of them has failed. Like, that's wild to me. That every single one of them has failed. Yeah, no, I just find it absolutely insane.
Powers on
Look no further.
Right, let's try it again. All right, here we go. We're gonna save it because I'm curious.
Let me help.
Ministration is a holy task.
Failed again. Did it? Ah. So a trauma. This creature's weapon skill and ballistic skill are reduced by 20. Wow.
Let's seize the opportunity.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to reload that because I saved it to test it. I'm not going to do a lot of save scumming, but same with the other games. I try to avoid it if I can, but for that I was just trying it out. But it looks like I can't remove traumas with a medkit. So can I just return to my ship, or do I have to kind of go... Void ship management. Oh, cool. So I can kind of upgrade stuff. Oh yeah, look at this. Wow. That's a whole other thing, I guess, right? So can I just return back? 'Cause, I mean, that's horrible. The ballistic skill reduced by 20. One awful initial encounter. You know, first fight of the map, and I get 3 injuries across 2 characters. It's wild. I don't know how to make my character tankier, because I need to somehow.
I tread a path unexplored.
There we go. That's better. Hope that didn't make a difference to anything. Tech use.
Ruinous favor prevails.
Nice. Takes me to the.
Embrace true
Oh
power.
dear. Doesn't look good in here, does it?
Perfection.
Symbol before you bears a similar scent. The dark the chaos
The
scent
world
apparently.
trembles beneath my feet.
Ooh, what's this? Prison guard key. Okay. Judging by the number of horrid morsels, dozens of victims were slain here.
Intriguing.
Wonderful. Is that it? Wait, what's this here?
Predictable.
Oh. Uh-oh. My brethren, the dawn is nigh. The Optimates will guide us to a new existence. Oh, this doesn't sound good, does it? Yes, yes, dear brethren. Have a taste of my steel. Looks like we're going to tango. Thank the throne, normal-looking faces. We thought we were going to die here with these nutters. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word. Well, this is a welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, look at this. Ragtag bunch hardly inspires trust. Attack. Consider your request denied. Now die. I came across a void ship in this system belonging to your associates. They told me some interesting things about you and your planned escape. Well, now that's out of the bag. Our fellows were supposed to come and get us a long time ago, but they got tied up somewhere. Void Kraken's gullet with them. Okay, Void Kraken. And in all this time, we had to wait. This happened. Pardon me for trying to pull the synth wool over you. It's just that we want nothing to do with this whole warden nonsense. So what now? Will you let us go? Sure, no problem. Today you tell a little lie. Tomorrow you stick a torpedo in our side from that ship of yours. If it doesn't fall apart the moment our helmsman sneezes in its general direction. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We don't want to riot, but, well, sitting it out wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join the festivities. So we had to, you know, play along. But that's all it was, play. We never meant to, no offense to Governor Medina, nor the lawful authority of House Winterscale. Give us a chance, sir. We just want to wait until everything blows over and we can go back to our cells and quietly do the rest of our time. A repentant, honest heretic. How novel. Okay? If I spare you, what do I gain from it? Now, how can lovely jailbirds hope to thank your noble self? I have an inkling. You see, us here were, how should I put this, different from the rest of the prisoners in this place. They're all petty thieves from Rykad Minoris, debtors, gutter snipes. They're no one serious. Now we, your nobleness, we are cut from a different cloth altogether. We are fortune seekers from the void. Why don't we tell you where on Footfall Station, you know, Footfall, the only shipyard and the best market in all of the Coronis Expanse. Yes, so where on the Footfall you can find some serious business-minded people. And how you can get yourself a very special discount. Okay. What kind of very serious people? The most serious kind, your nobleness. Have you ever heard about the Fellowship of the Void? It's the largest pirate alliance in the Expanse. There is no leader, of course, but there are some terribly serious captains who decided that cutting each other's throats over loot was, what do you call it, counterproductive. But cutting throats altogether, now that's anti-counterproductive. And well, their joint efforts leave them with excess of spoils, so they need to dispose of it somehow. And I, your nobleness, just happen to know someone who handles such kinds of dealings on behalf of those very serious people. Okay. Very well, I shall spare you. Ah, that's so great to hear, your nobleness. Just great. Now there's a true aristocrat, not that warden creep. Well then, your nobleness, where was I? If you're ever on Footfall Station, there's a district there, the Shadow Quarters. It's called that because it's located behind the statue of our holiest emperor. I've known folks who called it something else, also on account of it being behind the statue. Can only imagine what that might be. Don't repeat their mistakes, I tell you. Reverend Hieronymus wasted no time finding and burning them all. Forgive an old man for being distracted. So Footfall, the Shadow Quarters, there's a bar there, built into the remains of an old ship. And in that bar, in the back room, a certain Raza, do their business. Tell her Grandpa Backval says hello. You'll be her favourite client in the blink of an eye. There we are. Well, your nobleness, we'll be going now if you don't mind. Heretical, you may go. Iconoclast, I shall not leave you here to die at the hands of the Warden's henchmen. Go, tell my pilot that it is Lord Captain's order that you be sent to my ship. You will join my ship's crew. I'm just going to do heretical. You may go. This is unwise, Lord Captain. Most unwise. Hey, Blood? Shush. We'll do your nobleness. See you later, guys. Have a good one. And I get some free loot. Auto pistol. Always go to cargo. I don't need that garbage. There we go. Get it out of here. Demolition.
I put myself through my service.
Excellent work, Argenta, as always. Ooh, what's this? Warhammer. Saturated cape. When the user uses Endure, they immediately remove one of the effects on them in the following order: burning, poison, or bleeding. I could use that if I ever get the opportunity to use Endure before I get splattered again like that, mind you. Build a bridge. Yes. Nice.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Winterscale Enforcers. Lady von Valancius, my greetings. May the light of eternal terror shine forevermore. Yvain, Winterscale, younger son of Caligos Winterscale, at your service. Greet him with decorum. Lady Schaefer von Valancius, I am pleased to make your acquaintance. As am I. Please accept my apologies for the slight breach of etiquette. Here and now is neither the best place nor time for protracted ceremony. Let us discuss the matter at hand. You are here to end the riot, are you not? Indeed. It's a personal matter, if you will, and not simply because this incident occurred in a system that belongs to my father, the prison warden, and he used to be a close friend of mine once. I want to give him the chance to come to his senses, lay down his weapons, and stop this senseless uprising. The warden is clearly not of sound mind. At one point, he was trying to manage the inmates by offering incentives and even days of rest. What utter madness. Yeah. Incentives and leisure, you say? That sounds like an I know. Oh, that sounds like the Anne I know. That's the name? A-N, Anne? For as long as I have known him, Anne has always been a thinker, a dreamer. He would dig up these ancient books, studying societal models and theories. He was obsessed with ideals. There are priests within the ecclesiarchy who would call it heresy to view the society of the Imperium as anything but perfect. However, I believe that Anne only wanted what he thought was best. I only wish I knew where that road had taken him. Yeah, I've known a few dreamers like that myself. They always want what's best, but somehow it always ends in heresy. Back on my world, there was a big shot who was really into dental hygiene. To spare his people from pain, he started pulling out their rotten teeth, but he got slightly carried away and started pulling out healthy ones too. Something along the jaw. Sometimes along the jaw. Sometimes along with the jaw, my word. Preventative care, he called it. So a mob of toothless servants ended up tearing his kindly head off his head, clean off. It was preventative too, you see. That little noggin of his was rotten through and through. If your diplomacy can truly stop the riot, it is worth a try. The fewer deaths, the better. My father would disagree. Thankfully, he is not here. You came down here with naught but a single shuttle's worth of guards. Do you not think it foolhardy? So did you. I had my doubts, of course, but I am not Governor Medina. I refused to sit idle in the safety of a bunker. I wanted to do something, and I thought arriving with a light escort would show Anathagon the sincerity of my intentions. Had I arrived at the head of a whole unit, I would not fault Anne for assuming this was an assault. Where is the warden now? He was up ahead somewhere and further below. We exchanged a few words over the Vox, and he said he would meet me in the quarry behind the prison building. A strange choice for negotiations, but those were his conditions. Very well, in that case, I shall accompany you. I must admit, I do appreciate your company. This prison is giving me a strong sense of unease, but the lift cannot support both our parties. If you are going ahead, wait for us in the quarry. We will follow shortly. Okay. To the open pits. This is to the barracks. Oh, that's literally where I just was? Okay. Really?
The world will bow.
Oh yeah, I just didn't leave through this door, that's right. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got down here.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Possibly poison. Was that possibly poison gas emissions? Uh-oh.
I shall not be deterred.
What do you mean? Just open it. Team, please. If somebody fails at one, does everybody can nobody else do it? There we go. Just blow the door open. How about that, huh?
I better myself through my service.
The evidence suggests that this victim was killed by poisonous gas. Oh, lovely. The glass-making furnace was used to melt the extracted sand into glass. Okay. I hope that door was open only because I'm on this side and not if I just walked up there. Who's got grenadier? You, sir. Fire grenade, yes please. And frag grenade. Ooh. It's just a lot of damage. Foe hammer. 9 to 14. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna have that one on mine. Auto pistol, that kind of stuff, yeah, always go to cargo. Add to cargo. Okay. Alright. So what do we have here? Warden, prisoners. Okay.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
What is happening here? Everything in the appearance of the man walking towards you, his every gesture, his very demeanour speaks of his noble birth. This creates a stark contrast with his hair, a matted knot that clearly has not seen a brush in weeks, and his crumpled and filthy clothing. His face is pale, his eyes burn feverishly. Who are you? I was expecting my friend Yvain, not an intrusion. Then your wait is over, Anne. However, I do not come alone. I am accompanied by the Honourable Lady von Valencius. I should have guessed it would be you. What do you want, enemy of Aurora? The Warden is speaking. As the Warden is speaking, a strange sensation draws your attention towards the ground, specifically an open pit in the loose dirt. A single word spontaneously surfaces in your mind: cradle. The pit itself does not appear to be of much interest, but at some point, it housed something of great importance, something faintly familiar to you. The Warden's words are suddenly drowned out by a chorus of voices in your head. The entity that still dwells in the recesses of your mind rejoices in a cacophony of cries. This place, it holds great significance for the entity. In the frantic chanting of the voices, you can almost make out words that speak of an ancient grave, one that was opened, for it contained a priceless treasure, and most coveted prize that was retrieved by the faithful after a centuries-long search. Okay, that pit. There is something special about it, is there not? An item of value was once buried there. Now tell me, Warden, what was the item and who took it? You are too late, enemy of the truth. This bastion has already fulfilled its great purpose. You will never find the trail of the reclaimed relic that now rests in the hands of the devout. Who is Aurora? Oh, so you've managed to barge in here and interfere with the prophetess design without even knowing who she is. But it is too late now. You will never attain sight. All you can do is accept your fate. He suddenly stirs like a predatory beast. I do not like it when people take the... I think it's prophet, but it's prophetess, Aura's name in vain. Yeah, it is. It's. I think you would just say prophet, wouldn't you? Prophetess? Maybe prophetess is a native word. I don't know. In vain. I desire your death, enemy of the truth. Wait. The time for words has passed. Optimate, give your power to this harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth, or become awash in blood.
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
Crush them!
Oh, I guess we're tangoing. Okay, Argenta, position, perfect. Abelard. Good man. Idira. Boom, right there. And then I can go right here. Alright, let's tango. Let's do hit and run.
Commands, I act. This is unacceptable.
Nonsense. Everything is acceptable right down the line there. Go, go, go. Wonderful. And again. Oh, phenomenal. Oh, it's just glorious. May as well use her furious recital. Forewarning on me. Beautiful. Let's Alanize that awoken prisoner. There it is. How are we looking here?
That is not my destiny.
Oh, you're not gonna zap him, are you? Okay, that's alright. Oh, owie.
At your beck and call.
Do the embrace.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Uh-huh.
Indeed. One fewer target.
Beautiful. Charge the warden. Oh, that's not
I will
good.
do my duty.
Ruin beckons.
Get to here, then we can charge in as well.
Guidance.
And he parried the way. Right, endure twice. Good. Did I just see a tentacle? I thought I saw a tentacle up here on the screen somewhere. At least we have some friends with us. Oh, you shot. Oh, dear. I think you hit your own teammate there, buddy. You want to be careful with that. Oh, nice shot, dude. Alrighty. Can she shoot safely across here without hitting me? She can.
Without deeds is worthless.
Beautiful. Very nicely done. Revel in slaughter. So here we go. We can give her this. Boom. Excellent. Get her to reload. We can hit and run again. I love it. She is so good. Can we do a... Oh, we can only do a single shot. Okay. She missed. Shame.
Will do.
Now what I want to do is expose weakness here. Right. And then me and Abelard get some...
It will be done.
Yeah, beautiful.
Someone else can do this.
Can make him bleed, hopefully. Beautiful.
One step closer.
Actually, I can give him
triumph.
iron arm too. Nice. Jeez, that guy. Die. Oh, he zapped his own teammate. Hey, what is this? What? What the frick is that? Unholy lens. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm not so sure.
What do you mean? Why not?
Not the Scryer's job.
Let's move her up here. Can she hit anybody? No. Oh, there's one here.
Anything is?
0 damage. Wonderful. Okay.
From the ashes.
Oh my god, wow.
At your beck and call.
Not a fan of that at all.
Purpose guides me.
Damn it. Give her iron arm too.
I need no guidance.
I lost ability to endure then because I hit again. This Argenta here needs to get out of the way. She's gonna provoke a attack of opportunity, isn't she? Oh, damn it. Damn it. It's really not what I wanted. Ugh.
What is this foreboding? Will do.
I'd rather...
Wound requirement not met, so I can't heal her. That's super unfortunate. He parried? He parried.
Victory is imminent.
What was that? Wait, hold up, what?
Through chaos I stride. One step closer.
Okay, I guess.
This'll leave it.
Uh-oh. Probably deal with these guards, shouldn't I? Oh, nice shot, though.
Anything else? Was that you? Or
Oh, that's great. Lots of damage, nice. Oh, jeez.
Indeed.
I will triumph.
Surprised I hit him. Happy that I hit him, but surprised.
Ruin beckons. Your efforts amuse me.
Minor setback.
Nope. Okay. So he's going to keep regenerating it. How many of these does he have in total? Clearly too many. Where is he? He's here, okay. Expose the weakness.
no can do.
Can you zap him with this? You can. Good. Ow.
Duty go hand in hand.
Wow, that was a lot of damage. Jeez.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
Descend upon the weak.
Oh, no way it dodged.
I will try.
There we go, that's better.
Why did I not foresee this?
That's a good question.
But of course.
Oh, nice shot, though. Oh, good parry. Okay, that's so good. Is he dead now? I think he's dead now.
I need no guidance.
Cool. Completely missed the guy, but I hit his cover, so that's that, I guess. That's something, at least. Come on, Yvain. Good man. Alrighty. Yvain Winterscale. Yvain approaches the body of his friend and remains silent for some time. Then he looks at the quarry. His gaze is dark. Everything here must be purged with fire. Anne, what have you done? Curious indeed, just exactly what has he done here? I do not know, nor do I want to know. These ravaged people, this strange glass, all of this talk of Aurora. These are abundantly clear signs of lunacy and heresy. Wish I could understand how the man I knew came to be this way, but one should not peer into the abyss. You've got that right. That abyss happily swallows up wretched commoners and polished aristocrats alike, and it likes naive idealists the best of all. May I invite you aboard my ship, Yvain? I would like to continue our acquaintance. I thank you for the invitation, and I accept it gladly. I will arrive by my shuttle in a little while. If you excuse me, I would like to be alone for the time being. Okay. Cool. What do we get? Improved armor body glove. 25% armor, so that's what I have, but it's not terrible. Noble sword. Ooh. 9 to 14 damage, so it's less damage than what I have. Less penetration than what I have. Okay. And then a precise las pistol. Oh, wow. A las gun. It's not that great. I'll take the goods.
I tread a path
Salmon.
unexplored.
Your eyes are drawn to the shards of enormous lens shattered around the broken device. At first you were uncertain as to what troubleshoot, but suddenly the realization hits you. The glass shimmers in a unique way, the same way as the shards of the unknown broken object you found near Theodora on her desk, right? What's the matter, Lord Captain? Why are you so interested in? Eobard trails off when he notices what you're looking at. By the Imperium Saints, it cannot be. I see it too. Whatever the thing in her study was, it was made from the same material as this junk. What? It's a mistake. Slander meant to blemish the good name of a person who is now dead and cannot defend herself. First, those minions of the arch enemy murdered Lord Captain Theodora, and now this cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. Come on now, Abelard, remember what she was like. Brazen, assertive. It was like her entire life was a race against fate until fate caught up with her in the end. She would have gone headfirst into a black hole if she had thought it would put her even one step ahead of everyone else in the expanse. If I could just find out what she was keeping in her desk and why she went to get it during the attack. How bitter it is to know that you were born from bad blood. But do not let this knowledge drag you into darkness. Perception check succeeded. The sister's words ring with a genuine, sincere hope that you be blessed with a worthier fate. She does not appear to be shaken by the news of Theodora's possible heresy. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. Life must be so easy for you sanctimonious preachers, a dubious trinket, and you no longer see a person, you see bad blood, an annoying hindrance. How dare you admonish me? We are speaking of abetting the archenemy, a person who has tainted themselves, thus can never justify their actions. Oh my word. Sure, why go through all the trouble of trying to make sense of anything when you can just label them a heretic and call it a day? Except, dear friend, I seem to remember that you didn't mind Theodora so much while you were aboard the ship. You didn't leave her side even for a moment. She rescued you, aided you, and your adoration wilted the moment you heard an accusation sullying her memory. You weren't surprised or upset. You just gave up on her and moved on. Argenta is right. The danger of heresy cannot be overstated. Lord Captain, I am not excusing heresy. I just don't believe it. Or I just don't believe. I don't want to believe Theodora would be involved in it. That's all the good she did can be so easily crossed out with a single word. Walk away from the device. Okay.
The world will bow.
A mutilated man does not stir, bound in his shackles. The plaque near his head reads, the most holy prophet of Optimate Atishan? Atishan? I don't know. The skin crawls as you approach this place. However, there does not appear to be anything of note.
The world trembles beneath
A guard there
my
with
feet.
his leg missing. Wonderful. I think we're good here. Oh, and we leveled up as well. Yes. Yes, yes. Love it.
Embrace true power.
Alrighty.
My ascension has only just begun.
We're leveling up rapidly. This is great. Alright. Endure, we already have. Sworn Enemy. The warrior marks a target, gaining +10 +2 times toughness percent armor and 2 plus strength bonus damage on melee attacks against that target. My strength is 40, so it's +4. So it would be 10 plus 2 times toughness bonus. Oh, toughness bonus actually is +6 currently. And that will go up when I buff myself, right? But at the moment it's 6. So it's 6 times 2, obviously it's 12. Plus 10. Okay. 22. And strength plus strength bonus, which is 4, I think. Yeah. So 6 damage on melee attacks. If the target attacks the warrior during this round, the warrior gains 1 AP. Cool. Oh, look at that. I can pick up Biomancer. I can pick up Santic powers. A concentration of faith. Santic powers are used by psychers to protect allies and smite heretics. Now we definitely... Oh, enfeeble too. Oh, and invigorate. Here we go. Restores 2 times the psyker's psi rating plus willpower bonus. Wounds to the target. What's willpower bonus at the moment? 4. So it's 4. It's 2 times 0. Oh. Which is because my psi rating is 0, right? So I definitely want invigorate. I definitely want enfeeble. I definitely want Santic powers. I want so many of these. I want all of these. This sucks. Sworn Enemy would be really nice. I think I'm going to go with invigorate here to finally get a heal. Yep, to finally get a heal. Which is exactly what I want. And then I think I want to get Santic power sometime soon. Enfeeble is good. I want to get Metabolic, Regeneration, Warp Speed, all that I want too. Okay. Invigorate. We could do Carouse. Makes my Carouse nice and high. It's already 75. Beautiful. Or why you can have Sworn Enemy though, I think. Okay. Idira. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on the enemy, the operative gains +1 damage and 2% armor penetration. Exposed weakness also reduces the enemy's toughness and willpower by -3 times int bonus. A int bonus is quite bad at 3, but I mean, 3 times 3, actually not terrible. Right? It's actually not awful at all. Exposed weakness costs 0 AP. Actually, that's pretty good. And I actually like this one. Exposed weakness costing 0 AP. Although stacking is a sort of way for us to stack weaknesses. The target has expose. If the target has analyze enemies. Right. If the target of analyzed enemies has 2 or more exploits, the target suffers +1 additional exploit. Now that's good because I would like to kind of stack exploits really quickly, and it seems like a good way to do it. On the start of their turn in combat, the operative randomly distributes the same number of exploits as when using analyze enemies among all enemies in a 10-cell radius. At the start of each of the operative's subsequent turns, they distribute half as many exploits among all enemies in a 2-cell radius. It's only 2 cells though, it's kind of tiny. If an enemy affected by an exploit within 5 cells from the operative attacks the operative or their ally, that enemy suffers an additional one. So I think I want to do comprehensive analysis, reactive study. I think would be good. Excuse me. Passive learning is quite good to begin with, like at the start of the turn, on their first turn. I definitely want inflict despair at some point. Instant exposure. Yeah, weak body, weak soul. Yeah, because I just want her to kind of debuff and buff. That's what I kind of want her to do mostly. So anything I can do that gives them that. Oh, this one's good too. This one's a nice buff. In it, operatives' allies gain +2 operatives int bonus divided by 2% hit chance and critical hit chance while attacking targets with affected by exploits. At the start of the operative's turn, the enemy with the largest number of exploits receives an additional exploit stack. If 2 or more enemies are tied, so I want this as well, continuous analysis, right? Because I just want to stack up debuffs and get as many on targets as possible. Then we can just crush things. I think we're going to go with comprehensive analysis just to help stack us exploits. And then intelligence, maybe. Give her more intelligence. Cool. Alright, Argento, girl. Right, so choose a characteristic. Ballistic skill. It's gotta be ballistic skill, right? Just get a huge amounts. What's dash? Soldier immediately dashes to a selected direction, spending all movement points. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Soldier gives a sign that they are about to open fire. The soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. Oh, that's good. So she can shoot past people. Soldier immediately spends all their AP and MP and gains a 30% bonus to cover efficiency. The next time the soldier uses run and gun, they gain back all the AP and MP, plus 1 additional AP. It also resets the cooldown of the soldier's other abilities, except run and gun. Wow. The next ranged area attack made by the soldier deals 50 plus 10 times ballistic skill bonus % damage as an additional 10 plus 2 times BS bonus % dodge reduction. Rapid fire. The soldier's next burst attack will have its rate of fire doubled, but will deal 25% less damage. All shots will follow random trajectories. I kind of like this one, actually. We'll have double the rate of fire, so it's like, it'll fire like a lot more, basically. Now the next ranged area attack, is that like... Is that, the next ranged area attack, that's like, that's the burst shot, right? The burst fire. I think we'll go with rapid fire here. Cool.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Collector. Leave location. Oh, I'm sorry. Permission to report, Sword Captain. Over the past few days, I've received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behaviors in the ship's cogitators and servitors. The machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech, litany, or ritual of pacification can rid them of this obstinacity. The tech priests can deal with the vessel's systems, but the servitors, they make errors in their tasks, disobey orders, change the assigned rituals, or sometimes downright freeze as if in a trance. A click comes through the Vox channel, followed by a weary sigh. Lord Captain, occurrences such as these are caused by errors in the conjugator calculations, or have some other sensible explanation. I beseech you not to take after those who whisper about the ship being cursed or possessed. Oh, don't start, old man. All these peculiar happenings have long since turned into local legends. A door slams shut, a lumen starts flickering. Folk have grown used to all of that, so our resident ghost has decided to up the ante. I'm telling you, things are only going to get worse from here. The technomats inspected the servitors and concluded they pose no danger. According to the servants of the Omnissiah, such behavior is caused by either the echoes of the mines not completely eliminated or manifestations of the machine's spirit's will. Nevertheless, the faulty servitors make the crew's tasks considerably more difficult. The High Factotum, Janris, would like to discuss how he should deal with the defective property. He is awaiting an audience on the bridge. Okay. Let's go trade real quick. Can I offer you anything? I can offer you this. Nice. Still can't afford anything new, but whatever. Back to the bridge. Void ship management. Let's go to the bridge.
Lord Captain.
You may call me by my first name if you wish.
I thank you for the honor, but I must decline. As a former military officer, I believe in the importance of order in all things, including the chain of command. You are the Lord Captain, my direct superior. I am not prepared to address you in any way other than as regulation dictates.
Okay. I'd like to know more about my seneschal.
As you wish, Lord Captain.
Tell me about
What
yourself.
would you like to know?
What were you before you became Theodora's seneschal?
I used to be an officer in the Navis Imperialis. No, I used to be is not quite right. It was not simply a job. It was my calling, the essence of my life. I was proud to serve Lord Captain Theodora, but in my heart and mind, I am still an officer of the Imperium. I met Lord Captain Theodora on a mission where the Imperial Navy was providing reinforcement to the rogue traders' army on one of the frontier worlds. Our acquaintance was not easy. Working with people outside the Navy hierarchy has never been my strong suit. It was to my great surprise then, that after the mission's completion, I received a referral to leave my service in the Navy and join the rogue traders' personal council. It was a difficult choice for me, but I saw in the offer a chance to serve the interests of humanity even more effectively than in the Navis Imperialis. You do not need me to tell you just how remarkable a person Lord Captain Theodora was. I recognized her at once as a true leader and formidable creative force. One who had built a protectorate amidst the dangers and wildness of the expanse.
I love that his voice acted. It's so good. Do you have a family?
I am a widower.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I am a father of 4, and if my information is not outdated, a grandfather of 11.
Wow.
My family lives on Dargonus. None of my children express any eagerness or aptitude for serving aboard ship, and I would hardly have insisted that they follow in my footsteps.
The way you talk about Theodora, I'm beginning to think you were in love with her.
What? Lord Captain, any allegations of improper feelings or unsanctioned relations are utterly baseless and bordering on the insulting. Utterly baseless.
Utterly baseless. Yeah, sure, buddy. Leaving the Imperial Navy is far from easy. Why were you permitted to quit your post?
You could say there was no one among the naval command who was willing to impede the wishes of the rogue trader. To do so would be to risk their own position and their relationship with Theodora. The Lord Captain possessed certain contacts in the Imperial Navy. Contacts which she used to request help during the conflict on the border world. And which enabled her to make me an offer that resulted in my joining her retinue. Was there something else, Lord Captain?
No, thank you. I have no more questions.
Of course.
Love it.
Look.
I love it. So, you keep going there, buddy. You keep blessing the Messiah, and may thine holy connections be guarded against the evils of entropy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Janris. Greetings, your ladyship. Janris Danrock at your service. Victus informed me about a problem with the servitors. What happened? You see, your ladyship, the ship's servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of these servitors myself, but I deem it necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities from you. If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behavior before you decide their fate, this can be arranged. The majority of the defective units have been delivered to one of the storage compartments, pending your decision. I wish to take a look at these servitors before deciding their fate. As you wish. Ooh, here we go. Alright, so when her ladyship arrived at the scene, she found the servitors in the same position that they had assumed after they had been corralled into the bay, all standing in a long spiraling line and facing the center of their strange formation. The moment her ladyship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion. All as one, as if obeying a command, the servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. The Technomants tasked with overseeing the defective units even reached for their weapons, but the servitors just went still just as abruptly, staring at her ladyship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath, disturbed by the sight. We waited for the Lord Captain to speak. Demand a report of the defective unit's status from the Technomats. The Technomats' long-winded and detailed report could have been surmised in a single key point. Despite the servitors' abnormal behavior, they are still quite capable of carrying out tasks, and therefore the circumstances do not call for their termination. Okay. Took several steps forwards. Immediately the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped forward towards the Lady Captain, or Lord Captain, in perfect unison. They mimicked her movements with frightening precision. The rogue trader halted in place and, after a moment's thought, waved her hand, and the servitors, just as synchronously, repeated the gesture as well. When the Lord Captain turned quizzically to the Technomats, so did the servitors, as if mocking her. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of the head, a wave of a hand, or a step to the side, the defective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation, like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer. We observed this mime unfold in distressed bafflement for nearly a minute until the servitors finally came to a stop. Not sensing any threat from them, the rogue trader approached with confidence. I examined them. As high factotum, it was I who had prompted this entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed a fascinating irregularity. The servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars, inscribed with their past offences. It was as if those mindless half-machines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken Technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened within the servitors' bodies after a long slumber deep within their lobotomized brains. Formerly bereft of intelligence, they had attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. After a pause, the Technomat added that the servitors used to function properly, and that no one had been able to explain the change in their behavior. The gaze still trained on the motionless but animate half machines and half people. The Lord Captain, I can do heretical here, suddenly drew an iridescent blade. one I had seen before, and, as if following some unheard command, plunged it into the nearest servitor. Do I want to do this one? Kinda want to. Kinda want to do the heretical one. Heretical +3. The moment the blade sliced open the pale flesh, a wild howl washed over the cargo bay. We heard the screeching and crackling of servo motors. As if regaining the ability to feel pain, the wounded servitor struggled to open its sewn mouth, but all it could muster was a stifled moan of horror. The Lord Captain's victim fell to the metal deck, and all the other servitors came crashing down with it. We all felt the grip of an otherworldly, bone-chilling cold. As I met the technomat's fearful gazes, I realized that none of those present had any explanation of what just transpired. The engineer, Prime, proceeded to the center of the spiral of servitor bodies, stood over them grimly, studying their lifeless faces, and spoke thus. This tech phenomenon warranted comprehensive study. Further investigation has been rendered impossible. Perhaps it was a trick of my imagination, but I thought I had caught a semblance of sorrow in his gaze in that moment. The Lord Captain, seemingly not attaching any importance to the situation, seized the blade and left the cargo bay without a word. So that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.